$87.93. And this is not for both of them. This is not for both variants. This is for one variant. $87.93. $90 for a head sculpt. No. Okay. Obviously, I'm not buying this. I mean, it's like, you know, people ask in the comments and stuff, they'd be like, are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Obviously not. Okay, I'm obviously not getting this for $90, dude. Like, what? That is more than a figure, dude. Dude, this cost almost as much as the SHF Broly that just got reissued or is getting reissued at the end of the month on Amazon. $90 for a head sculpt, dude? You're insane. You're insane. And 2 people have bought this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. $90, bruh. I can't even. I don't have any. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. Not buying that garbage. $90 for that. Get out of here with that. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball figure recap. First, as usual, we have official SH Figuarts. The newest thing from Premium Bandai or Premium Scamdai is Super Saiyan 4 Goku DAIMA, $75. Pre-orders opened April 10th, 2026. Scheduled shipping December 2026. Delivery group B. I don't really care about this figure personally. I think the design is just aesthetically horrible. Don't like how it looks at all. The big hand stuff is just looks ridiculous to me. So I don't really care about this. If you care about this, it is now available for pre-order. Okay. Now, as for Amazon and Barnes & Noble, the newest pre-order that I'm aware of is Super Boo, which is being reissued and being released on January 22nd, 2027 for $74.99, which is pretty much the same price it was back in 2019. So you could say that is a quote-unquote good thing, but you know, it's still overpriced anyway. So yeah, I probably won't be getting this figure, at least not for potentially years from now, because the Boo saga is like super far away from the Namek saga with Frieza and stuff. So I won't probably need this figure for many years. Okay, as far as, you know, remaking Dragon Ball Z Kai with Dragon Ball Thunder and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, and for all the Amazon figures and stuff, links for those will be in the description and on dbfigs.com. As for the Barnes & Noble stuff, those will be tagged in the YouTube video, okay, in the YouTube platform. DAIMA Adult Goku is still not available from Amazon.com directly. I only see third-party sellers and Amazon resale here. Now, I'm not sure if Amazon resale is like basically Amazon, but, you know, a different department or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever bought from Amazon resale before, but if you would like to, that is your choice. I do prioritize showing you guys stuff that is being sold directly by Amazon.com to hopefully mitigate, you know, the issue of people saying like I've heard people say they got scammed on Amazon, that kind of stuff. So I would think that if you buy directly from Amazon.com, the chance of that will be way lower than if you buy from, like, you know, just a random third-party seller like AK Toy Collectibles. I don't know who they are, for example, you know. Essentially, I think a lot of people that say they got scammed on Amazon and stuff, they don't realize that Amazon does not only sell stuff, or basically on Amazon.com, you're not only able to purchase stuff from Amazon themselves. They also have other sellers on here who are basically using Amazon as kind of a middleman, I guess, for exposure or whatever, you know. So for example, YesJek, right? That's who's selling this. It says ships from Amazon, but sold by YesJek or YesJEC, right? So that is not Amazon selling it, but Amazon is shipping it on behalf of these people here. So yeah. And perhaps in many cases as well, when you see like super crazy scalper prices, like $200 for a figure and all that kind of nonsense, that is probably like some kind of third-party store, comic book store, or whatever they are, not Amazon themselves. Although Amazon is no stranger to scalping figures into oblivion even before they're released, like Proud Namek and Piccolo for over $100, that kind of nonsense. Amazon does do that as well. So yeah, but let's move on now. So DAIMA Goku, not available from Amazon for what I can tell here, unless you count Amazon resale as Amazon, okay? But Barnes & Noble does have it right here, $38, and they have free shipping on items $50 or more, and premium members get an additional 10% off and collect stamps to save with rewards. 10 stamps equals a $5 reward. Not sure how you get a stamp, but they do say learn more here. So if you want to learn more about stamps, you can click that, okay? If you go to their page. DAIMA Kid Mini Goku, Kid Goku, whatever you want to call it. I don't see that being sold by Amazon.com either. So still out of stock. I believe this was out of stock already. Then we have the DAIMA Adult Vegeta, also not available from Amazon.com, I believe. Only third-party sellers here, okay? But Barnes & Noble does have it for $38, same price as the Adult Goku we saw just now, okay? And also Barnes & Noble, you can pick up in store if that's available in your location or wherever you're going to, right? And for Kid or Mini Vegeta from DAIMA, Amazon.com is still selling that. They still do have it. The listed price says $29.99, but I have a coupon offer for $20.99, which I think is a very good price for this figure. If you want that, right now is probably a good time financially to get it. For the adult DAIMA Piccolo, Amazon has that as well, $67.79. No, crazy sale going on, 10% off, okay. Barnes & Noble also has it, $75, so basically the full retail price based on what we know. Because Amazon here says it's down from 75, so I assume that is like perhaps the MSRP, right? Manufacturer suggested retail price or whatever. So you got that. And then for Mini Piccolo, this is 11% off from Amazon here from $60, okay? I would not recommend getting that little tiny Piccolo for 50-something dollars. They have had it on sale. Like, I've had coupon offers in the past for, I believe, like, 30-something dollars, which is much better for this. So if you missed out on those coupons, I probably personally wait and see if a future coupon shows up for a much better deal than that. But it's up to you. Glorio is now in stock. Still not on clearance. Okay, this thing, we all know this has to go on clearance. Has to go on clearance. If any figure in the history of SH Figuarts deserved to go on clearance, I don't think anything surpasses this. $95 for that. No. So I am keeping close watch on this, observing, seeing when any sales might show up and so on, because this has to go on sale. There's no way that doesn't go on sale. Shenron is here from Amazon, $119.55. Okay. Proud Namek and Piccolo is now back to the scammer price, $109.30. It was previously, I think it was $77.57 or something like that last week or the week before. So it was much lower before. Now it's back to this price. I don't know why. And honestly, it's kind of interesting because I don't think I usually see Amazon lower the price on pre-orders for SH Figuarts. So Piccolo's price did drop, even though he's still a pre-order. It says being released on August 14th, 2026. This is a reissue, of course. Okay. First Form Frieza, his price I have not seen drop personally. I don't think, from $98. So being released on November 14th, 2026. And you can see the full Amazon SH Figuarts release schedule on dbfigs.com, like what's being released, April, May, June, the whole calendar kind of thing. Whatever's being released on certain months and stuff like that, you can see that all organized on dbfigs.com. This Goku was released, I think, like April 13th, I believe it was, so kind of pretty recently. But it's currently in stock right now, $74.99 if you want that. Trunks, the Boy from the Future, is being released, reissued, on July 14th, 2026. Okay, $80 for that. The Infinite Latent Superpower Trunks, Amazon has the pre-order for this right now, $37.97. October 23rd, 2026 is the release date. But Barnes & Noble currently has it in stock. If you don't want to wait till October and wait for the reissue, Barnes & Noble has it right now, $35, so even less than the $38. Basically the original, you know, so-called budget price for these things, right? Earth's Strongest Man Krillin, $65, being released on August 14th, 2026, the reissue here from Amazon. Let's see, yeah, it says Amazon, yes, shipper or seller, Amazon.com, okay. Games Begin Goku is in stock right now from Amazon.com, $38, and says free delivery overnight, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., okay, based on Los Angeles, 90001. That probably varies depending on where you live, you know, depending on your location. Let's see here. Games Begin Goku, $38 from Barnes & Noble as well. They also have it in stock. And the Gohan Who Surpassed Goku, this is out of stock from Amazon still, but Barnes & Noble has it for $65. Dangerous Pride Vegeta is being released on June 29th, 2026. Currently up for pre-order, $38. The 2.0 Vegeta is in stock from Amazon. I think this was out of stock before. I might have to double check. I might have to mark this as back in stock on dbfigs.com. I think I might have to. $34.99 being shipped and sold by Amazon.com. And Barnes & Noble also has it, $35 right there. That is the Awakening Super Saiyan Blood, I believe is the name for that. Let's see. Awakened Super Saiyan Blood, yeah. And Barnes & Noble has the same thing, yes. So, Kind-Hearted Saiyan Goku being released on July 30th, 2026. So about what, 2 months away or 3? April, May, June, July, about 3 months. Let me see, May, June, yeah. So about 3 months away from now, okay, this is, I would think, highly anticipated by a lot of people. I'm not really looking forward to it personally, because it has the whole hip flap thing, which I absolutely despise. And the face sculpts, I don't think they look as good in the actual product that I've seen on display at certain places as compared to how, like, let's say, for example, how this looks right here in the promotional image. I think the promotional image looks better than the actual product I've seen on display at different locations. So I'm probably not gonna get this. I mean, if it ends up looking a bit better, I might consider it, but if it looks the way I've seen so far, my interest has significantly dropped. Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, this one is on sale again for $24.99, which I think is the lowest price I've seen for this on here. So if you want this, right now is probably a good time financially to get it, or even get multiple, okay? So $24.99 on sale right now, being shipped and sold by Amazon.com. And Barnes & Noble also has it right here for $38, okay? Imperfect Cell, Amazon does have it in stock right here, $80. Used to be $75 as far as I'm aware. Now it's $80. Now, Barnes & Noble also has it for the same price, $80 right here. And the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is in stock from Amazon, $61.99. Unwavering Saiyan Pride Vegeta is in stock from Amazon as well for $38. And I assume they're probably going to make a new blue Vegeta based on the like Dangerous Pride kind of body style and stuff like that. That's probably not very far away, although it might not happen as soon as I think. But yeah, Barnes & Noble also has Unwavering Saiyan Pride Vegeta for $38 right here. And this Broly figure is still on pre-order from Amazon, being released, I believe, on April 30th, 2026, $99.99. So about, you know, like what is today's date? Like April, I don't know, 18th or something, I'm not sure, but it's not that far away for the Amazon release date. And for this red Goku here, being released on September 15th, 2026, $38. Blue Goku, the counterpart to that, October 14th, 2026. The 2.0 Blue Goku, based on the Dragon Ball Super Broly promotional, like, you know, movie poster or whatever, is in stock at Barnes & Noble as well, $38. GT Kid Goku is in stock from Amazon, as usual, $48.06 right here. And finally, Barnes & Noble also has it for $54. And of course, you would get free shipping on this because it's above the $50 threshold. Now let's move on to the third-party stuff. All right, so this week, I'm gonna try Microsoft Edge instead of Google Chrome for the PDF to see if it avoids that glitching garbage that was happening since I've started using the PDF format. And we have quite a bit of images and stuff to go through because this document has 81 pages, and this is page 3. The previous pages are like notes to myself and stuff like that. So 81 minus 3, you can do the math on that. 78. Okay, let's get started. So Antares Reviews posted this. I believe it was like a repost from 5K Toys. It says a new company is designing Goku's final enemy in DBGT. So Omega Shenron, and I mean, you know, the sculpt looks pretty solid, I guess, from what I can see. There's not much you can really see. A lot of it is like, you know, hidden with the stars and all that stuff. But I mean, as I said before, if Kong is the one making this, probably an instant skip for me, because, you know, their whole, like, their pegs break all the time, all that garbage. I don't have time for that nonsense, spending as much money as they charge for a figure. So if they're making this, I'm not really interested. But if you're interested, then hey, they're making that. Moving on, Kang posted this. So HM Studio, HM Air, whatever you want to call them, they're making some Beast Gohan head sculpts and accessory sets. Okay, you have HA011A, B, and C. Okay, so it's called, well, Kang said here, HM Studio Beast Food. I don't know if that's the official name, but or a Google Translate or something, but that's what they said there. Another image of the boxes right here. Okay, then you have this version A, the box version A there. Okay, you got that. And it has, I mean, it has a good amount of face sculpts. Like, if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 face sculpts potentially. So that is pretty solid, but the price is very up there. You'll see that later in the AliExpress section. Version B, I guess, is this like kind of shiny silver thing. Okay. And version C, I guess version C has kind of like a yellow accent or something going on. Kind of strange, not sure. I would imagine that version A would be the most sought after, this one here. And I mean, just like Ultra Instinct Goku, I think Beast Gohan's hair should be white. I'm not saying that the product they made should be white. I mean, the actual design in Dragon Ball Super would look cooler if it was white hair instead of this gray silverish thing. Like, I don't really like that. I think Ultra Instinct and Gohan Beast would look way cooler if they just had white hair, like Whis, you know, white hair. Okay, that'd be a lot cooler to me. But this is the design they went with. Not really a fan of the color, to be honest, personally, but this is, I mean, it's pretty much accurate, right? As far as I can recall. So Kang said shipment at the end of the month, and they do have pre-orders up for this. We'll see that later, okay? And I mean, you know, I wouldn't expect. Kang says end of the month. It's possible, but third-party stuff, I mean, they honestly, they should just stop saying dates at this point, because they almost never fulfill the date that they say. They say, oh, end of the month, then end of next month, then end of 2 months from now. It's like, dude, just stop. When it's ready to ship, just say it's ready. Just stop saying, oh, end of the month. It's just ridiculous, okay? Let's go on now. Kuma Cookie posted this right here, some images of the same set. It says HM and Air Studio Beast Gohan 2.0 figure. I don't know why they said 2.0, because this is widely accepted as like 3.0, so weird. Anyways, okay, cool. We got this first image right here. All right, honestly, from this angle, looks kind of weird, looks kind of strange. That looks very odd. I think like this part of his face here probably needs a bit more of an angular look to it or something. Like that looks really like his face is like squished down or something. Very weird. Not really liking how that looks personally. And I haven't seen the glitching yet, which is good. Potentially I might never see it in the Microsoft Edge. This looks kind of cool. Okay, got this with the, I guess, the special beam cannon charging effect going on there. right? And his eyes are kind of like a very bright red. Very, very bright red. Interesting. Moving on now. We got this image here. Okay. Him like yelling and getting ready to punch, I guess. And you got this. Him like adjusting his wristband. Okay. This looks a bit better than the other one that we saw earlier. And his eyes, do his eyes have like a kind of transparency or translucency to them or something that makes them look like they're actually glowing? Or is that Photoshop? You know, I don't know. Or it could be painted that way. Then we have this as well, right? Okay, looks pretty cool right there. As I said, the Dragon Ball superhero movie is not really something I really enjoyed, so not really interested in stuff from that movie personally. This is another like squished side looking thing going on there. 7, you have this. Yeah, from this angle it really does not look very good to me. From this angle, L's. I'd have to say L's from that angle. Like, nah, you know. Then 8, the aura looks cool. Definitely, they definitely got some Photoshop going on. You see, why would you not just show the figure as it looks with the actual aura without this editing, the Photoshop? This is clearly Photoshop. The aura clearly doesn't make him glow like that in real life. Like, why? Yeah, I don't really like that. Like, show the product as it actually is. Don't make it look like, oh, unless the aura has some, you know, light feature where it glows or something, which I doubt. It's just a piece of like plastic or whatever. So I don't really like that. Show the product as it actually is. Don't like Photoshop to make it look like, oh, look, it's glowing. Yeah, the real product is not gonna glow in your hand like that, okay? But anyways, moving on now, we have BSM Studio. They're apparently thinking about making a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and possibly this dragon statue thing as well. And it just, today it kind of annoyed me, just like how so many of these third-party people have to make the same thing at the same time. It's just really annoying. I think it's starting to get annoying to me. So DF makes a dragon statue, and now you gotta make a dragon statue. You know what I mean? Like, no original presentation, no original thought, like just doing the same thing other people are doing. Like, I'm tired of seeing that. Like, I'm tired of seeing all these studios just copying each other and not having any originality. You know what I mean? Like, cause let's say even DF does this too though. Tonsen makes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Oh, you're making Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Tonsen makes Trunks. Oh, you're making Trunks. DF makes a dragon statue. Oh, you're making a dragon. It's like, dude, like, can you have an original thought? Can you make something that no one else is making? Can you present something different? You know, I'm tired of seeing all these studios doing the same thing, dude. Like, no original thought, man. But anyways, I mean, the statue looks good from what I can tell. I think the Gogeta actually probably, if they can capture this kind of, you know, silhouette and body shape and stuff with joints, then I think this would be the best looking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta body compared to DF and Tonsen. I think this would be the best. Although there is the XH Lion, I believe, that I saw a while ago. I think that's their name. That looked pretty solid too. So I guess we'll have to see. But even XH Lion, right? Tonsen making Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. DF making Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, XH Lion making Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, BSM Studio making Super. It's like, dude, why do they all have to make the same stuff? You know? All right, continuing now. That's the first image there. Got another look right here of the dragon statue thing. Kind of, I mean, why is this with Gogeta? Because Gogeta doesn't use the dragon fist or anything that I know of. So kind of an odd display choice. Doesn't really make any sense, canonically speaking. Moving on now, another image here. I don't know why there's a hole in his forehead. Not sure what that's about. Got that, this, and this. Okay, and I guess this is the render version, or a render of it. Well, a render of Gogeta in a different pose and the dragon thing. I'm not sure which one I think looks better between this and DF. Although, of course, I mean, this is not painted or anything, so can't really give a true comparison. But as far as the sculpt goes, I'm not sure. I think I think this dragon looks a bit more stylized, but the DF dragon might look more accurate to the actual show. So I'm not sure. Really not sure. But anyways, you've got that. And it said, oh, this is from Courier News now. It says, Black Shark. One of the admins of BSM has shared a concept of their own vision of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Would you want to see this as a release? Let us know in the comments so we can forward this to the BSM administrations and see if there is a chance. A concept and standee has been shared as concept only at the moment. Yeah, so if you want this to be made, I guess they want to know. Let's see here. I think these renders though, I think the gray thing here looks better than the renders as far as the sharpness of the sculpt goes, which is kind of the opposite of what usually happens. Usually the renders look better than the product. At least in this case, the gray prototype thing I think looks better than the renders, so that is good. All right, because the render here doesn't look, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look like super impressive, I don't think. You know, it looks, you know, slightly off a bit. You got the confetti thing. Once again, doesn't have the fusion hands for Goku and Vegeta, which is why I prefer the accessories of the DF one. Okay, same thing here. Okay, different image. You got the thing going on there. A lot of expressions, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do think though, they should probably add like a laughing expression. Yeah, like you really should have like a laughing expression or something. I think that is an important thing missing from this. You know, Tonsen has one, I believe. Yeah, I believe Tonsen has one. DF might have one too. BSM new product announcement. Kang posted this saying BSM new product announcement. Not sure what the new product is. It might be, could just be these head sculpts, or it could be like the whole Super Saiyan 3 battle damaged Goku like figure itself. Not sure. It doesn't, Kang doesn't clarify what exactly is the announced. Is it, and does it include the dragon thing? It might. I'm not sure. Really not sure. But interestingly enough, I mean, it looks, I guess this is the, are they copying the Kong body? Because I think it doesn't really, it looks slightly slimmer than the Marcelus Forever body. And I prefer the Marcelus Forever body. I don't really like the Kong body, so yeah. But I don't really need this right now anyways, you know. This is Buu Saga stuff. And I'm very far away from that as far as Dragon Ball Thunder is concerned. So yeah, you got that. Then you got this right here. This. But you see, once again, I mean, DF makes a Super Saiyan 3 Goku with a dragon statue, and now you gotta do the same thing. It's just so annoying, dude. I'm really getting very annoyed at this. All these studios making the same thing. The same thing. It's so annoying now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you got that. You got this. It's just, I'm just so tired of seeing the same thing from every studio, man. I'm really tired of it. You got this here and this. Okay. I'm tired of it, man. Jackie Bear posted some images. Well, an image, like a render of a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan head sculpt. Looks pretty solid from what I can see here. Looks pretty solid. Of course, it's not colored or anything. It's like a digital gray render. And they, you know, basically they're referencing this right here from the manga. So I think it's looking pretty cool. But I mean, if they're referencing this, why is his mouth open or no? Oh, I don't think so. Potentially not. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Well, I recently got the whatever it is, the Air Studio Super Saiyan 2 Gohan stuff, the HA006 or AH006. I recently got my set, so I don't really have an interest in this right now. This is the Cell Saga, which is of course still a decent ways away from where I am with Dragon Ball Thunder, so I don't need this right now, but looking pretty solid if they can really execute it well. You'll have to see. Okay, it looks good, Something seems slightly off to me, but I'm not sure what it is. Not sure what it is. I think his forehead kind of like curves here, and here it's kind of straight. You see what I mean? Like that little detail. I don't know. And it's like, I think his, yeah, oh, you know what? His hairline, yeah, his hairline is throwing me off. If you look at the hairline of Gohan here, right? It goes like, there's a kind of like squarish kind of shape here, right? But on this, it's just like that. You see? It doesn't have the full square shape or whatever, or it's like, it's not the same kind of shape. This is like this, right? And this is just like flat and that. It doesn't have that kind of shape. It doesn't have the full, yeah. So the hairline definitely should be changed. Looks kind of like he's balding or something, I would say. So I think they need to adjust that hairline. If you're going for this, then you have to adjust the hairline, because his hairline is not just straight and then the, you know, sideburn. It has this whole kind of corner thing going on, and this does not really have that in the same way. So yeah, you gotta adjust this area for sure if you want to be, you know, accurate to the manga here. Moving on, Zealous Zenkai posted some stuff. Let me see, multiple things. Okay, they posted this. Zealous Zenkai posted this, saying, I know majority of you already do, but be sure to stay updated with courier news for product info and pre-order dates from now on. It'll still be here, of course. Oh, I'll still be here, of course, but they might get to you guys first. And this is the Unrelenting Monster, the green-haired Super Saiyan Broly, like when he controls himself, the controlled state, right? So we have that, and it has 4 expressions, I guess, or 3. Wow, only 3 expressions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Well, at least it has teeth greater than yelling. But I guess as it's looking to the side thing, is this a pre-order bonus or something? Potentially. But we don't know the price of this yet. So you'll have to wait and see. I would have really liked to see more expressions, but I mean, it is what it is. We haven't seen the price yet. Courier News posted this. It says, Red Leaf, exclusive reveal on Courier News in conjunction with Zealous Zenkai's support. Unrelenting Monster is the current head sculpt project that Red Leaf is going to produce. Prototype images, including sculpt paint and prototype faces, will be posted here for everyone to see and discuss. Red Leaf has also exclusively let Courier News know that the head sculpt will be based on the manga works and will be working for the Broly releases, specifically superhero movie release. It can also work with the Broly movie, but suited best for the superhero movie release to showcase manga accuracy. There will be 4 faces and 2 head sculpt, normal and wind battle version. Okay, so it has 2 hair sculpts. Okay, so it has normal hair, windswept hair, normal bangs, windswept bangs, and 4 expressions. Okay, I don't know why. So why do they have the like looking to the side one not like with these? Why do they have that displayed separately? I'm thinking that's probably some kind of bonus thing or something. Otherwise, I think they would put it like with these. Like, why is it separate, you know? But anyways, let's see. There will be 4 faces and 2 head sculpt normal and wind battle version with hair sculpt attached piece for each head sculpt. As for pre-order bonus, more information later. Yeah, see, pre-order bonus. I mean, I would assume this is the pre-order bonus. That's probably why it's displayed separately from the others. It's like, if you pre-order, you get this. You know, I'm almost certain that is what the pre-order bonus will be. That would only make sense to me based on the way the image is, you know, structured. So continuing, pre-order bonus. Okay, as for pre-order bonus, more information later. The release date is set for early summer. Production is currently on the works and set to have huge batch, mostly for overseas, following Zealous Zenkai's discussion on the social and the viewers who read or read the post. Red Leaf has requested to discuss well and let them know any feedback here. And Zealous Zenkai, I believe this is a comment. They said the set is supposed to include 4 face carvings, my friend, and those who may be wondering, the looking to side face is on the wind-swept hair sculpt image. Okay. And then Zealous Zenkai, I believe, posted this. Pretty sure Zealous Zenkai posted this. It says, yes, we all heard you guys. Prototypes. Now, please be patient. My friend at Courier News is set to be showing you guys the rest of the colors sometime soon this week. From what I'm told, so look forward to it. And I believe one of their comments said, also shout out the guy that said the face sculpts need work. They don't. Something like that, I think is what that said. And I will say, I think that some of the artistic appeal of this has been lost in the physical product here. But I do think the renders looked better than how this currently looks. Like, it seems to be, I guess it doesn't look as sharp as the renders did. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it says prototype. I believe they said it's a prototype. So hopefully they can really just get those features sharpened up as a manufactured product. Because I feel like the renders had a sharper, more artistic look to them than this currently does. It could also be the lighting or the quality of the image. That's a possibility, but I feel like something was lost in translation a bit, you know? I feel like the renders definitely have a stronger artistic presence. Like if you look at that, right? Look at that. That looks pretty cool. And I feel like some of that artistic value has been lost a bit in this, you see? So I hope they can like sharpen this up and really try to make the plastic capture this. If the plastic can really capture this, then I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But I feel like right now the plastic is not truly capturing what this looks like, you know, like 100%. So let's see if that can be refined a bit. Next, what is next? I have a whole blank page here. This is from Antares Reviews. Now this one, the price of this is insanity, but we're gonna get to that later in the AliExpress section. For right now, Antares Reviews posted this right here, Head SSW Psy Spirit Workshop. So you got some Super Saiyan 3 Goku stuff going on here. Okay. And I mean, they look pretty solid, I'd say. I think they look really close to Recustom, but I feel as though something about the decals or the paint of the eyes or something, like something looks slightly cheap about this. Like it has a slightly cheap look to it compared to like Recustom. You know, it just like, it might be too shiny or something. Like something about, like artistically, as far as the art lines, the artwork itself, they look pretty good. But something looks kind of cheap about this to me, you know? And for the price this thing costs, unacceptable. Shouldn't look cheap at all, right? Shouldn't look cheap at all. So let's move on. You have this right here. This just, yeah, that one. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. Gotta say, I'm not sure about that one. This looks, you know, the mouth looks slightly off, I think, but way better, of course, than Bandai. Better than, might be slightly better than DF. At least the artistic intention of this is clearer than DF. DF does lean a bit more toward the generic side of things, whereas this leans more towards the artistic side of things. This one though, I'd have to say I'm not really liking how that looks right there. Could be the camera quality or the image making it look a little bit not as good. But even the color of the eye lines and stuff is not as dark. Like, so why are they not as dark here and stuff, you know? Kind of weird. I think this definitely should be worked on a bit more. And as we know, yelling is something that these studios struggle with a lot. Then we have this. I think that looks pretty solid. apart from the like, you know, slightly cheap kind of thing going on. So we have that. I don't know why they would post this with the mouth blocked by that there, but okay, cool. Let's see what's next. This one here, I can see the artistic intention, but I do think, you know, it needs a bit of refining. This one looks pretty cool, I guess. Something about them just feels slightly off to me, you know, slightly off. Like they're almost there. Like they obviously look leagues better than Bandai, but something still feels like it's slightly lacking to me, you know. And then more images here from Antaurus Reviews. This is, I guess, you know, them on actual, and I think this is a Marcel's Forever body. Okay. And I don't know why they're doing this white tip, frosted tip thing. I mean, when has Goku ever had hair that looks like that in any source material ever, even a video game? Like, I don't know why. They really should get rid of that. Or if you're gonna do that, like make it less harsh. Like the transition, the gradient is too strong. Like you can instantly see white and then yellow. It's like if you want to have a more subtle transition, so it looks smoother, like not like he just like sprayed whipped cream on the end of his hair. You know what I mean? Like the white tips of the hair is just really too pronounced and doesn't reflect any source material that I'm aware. I've never seen Super Saiyan 3 Goku or any Super Saiyan ever have hair looking like that anywhere, even on a trading card game or something. I've never seen that. So I really think they need to like refine that, make that a bit more subtle of a transition. That is way too strong of a contrast. It's very strange to me. But moving on now, let's see, you got this right here. You got this. Okay, that looks kind of cool, if I could try to ignore the frosted hair. Got this, but the price is ridiculous anyway, so even if it looked really great, I probably would be like, yeah, no, dude. No. You got that right there. Okay. And then we got this. Yeah, that looks slightly strange. I think slightly strange. And once again, for the price, nothing should look strange about this at all. You got that right there. You can't be serious. Okay. I mean, it looks good, but for the price of this should look absolutely flawless. Like I just pulled Goku out of the manga and he's a figure. Like you can't want that price for this and have any room for improvement at all. Like none whatsoever. Must be absolutely flawless if you want that kind of price tag. Get out of here with that. So you got this right here. Then you've got this. Okay. Like seriously, you're gonna see the price. I mean, you probably already saw it in the intro, but we're gonna get to the price, man. Don't worry. Just be patient. We'll get there. We'll get there, man. Okay, we'll get there. Just calm down. We're gonna get there. Okay. Got that right there. Okay. Got this right. And 18 finally. Okay, 18 images, man. Woo. All right. And what is this? Oh, I posted this. I have the same image twice. Wait, 13, 18. All right, I messed that up somehow. All right, I got my images. I got the images out of order there for some reason. I don't know what happened. Okay. Anyways, that should be all of them. I hope. And here we have some other images from Kang right here. I believe this is the same studio. It says SSW Saihoon Workshop Studio. The other one said SSW Sai Spirit Workshop. They both say SSW, but I don't know if Sai Spirit and Saihoon are the same thing. I guess so, but the face sculpts do look slightly different to me too, so I don't know. But this one, it says silver version, gold version. I guess we got some translucent variants, I would assume, or something like that is going on here. You got that. And then you got this right here. Okay, now this says gold version. Now look at what you get right here, right? Okay, look at what you're getting right here. And wait till you hear the price of this later. Boy. You got this now, silver version. Okay, this is what you're getting. Okay, this is what you're getting. Okay, and wait till you see the price. Now we have 4 out of 7. I mean, these images from Kang here include this dragon fist thing, but I don't see any dragon fist on the listing. I don't see any dragons on the listing, okay? And we're gonna get to the listing. Just wait, just hold on, okay? We're gonna get there. This is another image here, okay? Then you've got this. This guy has 2 dragons apparently. So this one has double dragons going on, but I didn't see a single dragon in that listing. I didn't see a single dragon, and I didn't see a Kamehameha either. I didn't see a dragon. I didn't see a Kamehameha. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna get there. Hold on. Then you have this. Oh, another Kamehameha. Oh, is that on the listing? I didn't see any. I didn't see a single beam or anything on that listing. Let's move on. You got this right here as well. 7 out of 7. Okay. There's all the images there. Okay. Says Super Saiyan 3 head sculpt. Doesn't say Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist or Super Saiyan 3 Kamehameha. No. And Kang said shipment in June. Okay. So this is April, May, June, 2 months. Don't believe what they say. It's probably not going to happen in June. 99% chance based on third-party track records, okay? But Kang does have the pre-order up for that. Let's move on now, another blank page. And the ZT-02 Broly is in stock right now, okay, from Kang. If you want that, I expect it to sell out pretty soon. It seems to be very popular. People like freak out over this ZT Broly. I do think personally that the like SHF or DF body with the TK custom head sculpts is the best looking Broly overall. I think that just pretty much perfectly captures how Broly looks. The ZT and the Kong are not really as spot on to me, but you know, if you want them, this one is now here. Is now available at Kang. And I saw someone on Reddit saying that Kang canceled their ZT Broly pre-order and increased the price, but the image that they showed, it was in Spanish or something, I think. So I asked, like, I think I had ChatGPT like translate it into English to see, like, you know, what it said in English, and it said like basically what the image was saying is that the seller did not ship the item in time and it was canceled. So I think what might have actually happened in that case is that the delivery date deadline expired for their pre-order that they probably pre-ordered like a while ago, and so it automatically canceled because Kang didn't ship it before that date. So I don't think Kang actually, you know, purposefully canceled their order, because as far as I could tell as well, I think their order was placed on Kang's original store, or the Kang #1 store, not the new Kang 2 store. But as far as Kang said though, orders from that original store, Kang store #1 or whatever, are still being shipped. Okay, they're just like they're not currently open and active on that store accepting new orders and stuff. So I think what happened to that person is that the deadline expired and it automatically canceled, rather than Kang like purposefully canceling their order to raise the price. We do know that Kang does raise the price on things, but I don't think Kang canceled their order and then raised the price. I think that was an automatic process, okay? So yeah, this is available from Kang right now if you want it. Not sure what the price is. I'm gonna have to double check. Probably what, 150 something or 200, I don't even know. Gonna have to look and see in the AliExpress section, okay? But this is now, you know, available from Kang, at least last I checked, okay? Last I heard and so on. According to Kang here. So yeah, ZT-02 Broly right there. And then you got this stuff right here, okay? And Dragon Ball Treasure Toys, I believe. I don't know if Treasure Toys has it in stock or not. Gotta check that. They should though, if they're posting these images. I think Treasure Toys might also have it. So we're gonna have to see both of those look for both of those in the AliExpress section, or at least, you know, show you both if they're available. I'll let you know what's going on there. Treasure Toys also posted this. So Kang and Treasure Toys should both have it now. And ZT Studio and Kang, they posted some images here. 1 out of 5. You got that right there. You got that. You got this, this, and this. And yeah, I think before TK released their head sculpts, this was the best looking Broly, but I do believe they have been dethroned since then. And now this is upsetting. This is upsetting. Korea News posted this saying, look at this, listen to this. So you know the price of this thing, right? Probably like 150, 200, some insane number. Korea News posted this: ZT Studios, for the newest ZT-02, we recommend to a bit heat the figure's torso/chest so that plastic won't damage and that you can enjoy the figure posing peacefully. Ensure you use small amount of shock oil on joints and neck so they will not break. We hope you have fun with the newest Broly from ZT Studio 01. And this image here, apparently somebody's ZT Broly it cracked or something snapped or something going on here. And I mean, it's just common sense at this point. For the price of this thing, $140, $200, whatever nonsense, this shouldn't be happening. This sort of garbage shouldn't be happening, okay? Even the shock oil thing shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't have to put shock oil on it either for $100 whatever nonsense you're charging for this garbage. So that is ridiculous and unacceptable, disgusting to see, okay? Got that going on there. If this is a widespread issue, unacceptable. If it's just like a few here and there, a little QC, you know, hiccups here and there, okay, happens to basically all companies, I guess. But if this is a widespread problem, that you're charging this disgusting price for this thing, and it's snapping and breaking, and the, you know, all this, the chest is splitting or whatever is going on here, unacceptable garbage. Unacceptable. Look at that. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay? Unacceptable. Disgusting. And that is the last image here. So let's now move on to AliExpress. I've got to look and see if Kang and Treasure Toys both have the ZT Broly available. Alright, so I couldn't find the ZT Broly when I like searched through Treasure Toys store like manually. But when I used the link that I have on dbfigs.com, it seems that the item is no longer available. It says, sorry, this item is no longer available. Okay, so the Super Saiyan 3 or, you know, longer hair version is not available. 02 not available. 01 not available. Okay, so Treasure Toys, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they posted those images, but I guess they're just letting you know that if you pre-ordered from them, I guess a while ago, then they might be shipping out soon or something. But as far as being able to like get them, you know, as place a new order right now, does not seem to be possible. Okay, now as for Kang, they do have the ZT Broly 02 version right here, 150.63 free shipping. So if you want that, it is here right now. Okay, link in the description and on dbfigs.com, of course. GM Studio, now this showed up when I looked for new things from Treasure Toys. I guess this is newly in stock or something, I'm not sure. But they do have the pearlescent version of the GM Studio Gogeta head sculpts right here. Okay, 41.10 free shipping if you want those. And they also have the JR Studio Yamcha head sculpt accessory set, well, head sculpt set or whatever, up for pre-order. Okay, 51.23 free shipping. Way too high of a price tag for this. Although you can get $7 off. Well, based on my offer here. Let's see, $7 from 51 will bring it down to what? 64? No, not 64, 44? Let's see, I think about 44. Yeah. So 44 on the still high, but we'll see. I mean, I don't care about this personally, but if you want it, the $7 off does help a bit. And if you have coins and all that stuff or whatever, there are like certain other discount codes and stuff that people use and stuff like that to get better prices on these things, and you can probably get cash back with certain things and stuff like that. So there's that. So yeah, if you want to pre-order these are available for pre-order right now from Treasure Toys. And they also have the like I guess Tuc N Tac or Kira Studio, not sure what their name is. But I have them as Tuc N Tac on dbfigs.com because that's the name on the image here. It says Tuc N Tac, okay, right there. So they have this available for pre-order as well. $40.57 free shipping. You can get $2 off right there. The Air HM Beast Gohan stuff is available for pre-order as well. 50 sold. Clearly, a lot of people are freaking out about this. They really want this. So you've got that right there. A, B, well, B and C. Okay. So this is $53.48. I think, are they all the same price? Yeah, each one is the same price. Or you can get all three together right there. So Treasure Toys has these up for pre-order right now. Gotta add these to dbfigs.com. Link will be in the description, of course. And Kang also has them for a higher price than Treasure Toys, I believe. $57.26 from Kang compared to $53.48 from Treasure Toys. Okay, so Treasure Toys has the lower price right now. And then the GM Studio Goku head sculpts still says only one sold. As I've said before, not surprising. I think they shot themselves in the foot by charging this insane price for just 3 face sculpts. And if you want everything's $80-something for this, like way too much, way too much. If you want to sell any units of this, you need to drop that price. You really need to drop that price. Yeah, way too much. Then you have this right here. This is the Super Saiyan 3 Sai Spirit or SSW thing, the transparent ones. $87.93. And this is not for both of them. This is not for both variants. This is for one variant. $87.93. $90 for a head sculpt. No. Okay. Obviously, I'm not buying this. I mean, it's like, you know, people ask in the comments and stuff, they'd be like, are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Obviously not. Okay, I'm obviously not getting this for $90, dude. Like, what? That is more than a figure, dude. Dude, this cost almost as much as the SHF Broly that just got reissued or is getting reissued at the end of the month on Amazon. $90 for a head sculpt, dude? You're insane. You're insane. And 2 people have bought this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. $90, bruh. I can't even. I don't have any. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. Not buying that garbage. $90 for that. Get out of here with that. Let's see. Anything else? No. So that should be it. As far as the Dragon Ball figure recap this week, of course, I will have the link to this in the description and on dbfigs.com. If you want to buy it, that's your choice. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you have to like not get it. It's your money. If you want to buy it, that's your choice. But I'm not buying that garbage. So SSW, I guess I'll add them as like SSW or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyways, guys, that's it for the recap. Thanks for watching. If you want to stay updated on Dragon Ball figures, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to make collecting much easier, much more convenient and less stressful, to have, you know, things nicely organized and so on, go to dbfigs.com and tell other collectors about it as well if you find it to be a useful resource. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.